Thank you, Jackie. On behalf of Gift of Life, I want to thank you for lending us your time, your talent to both our opening and our closing ceremonies. We've enjoyed having you be part of our celebrations. I guess as our friends in Boston might say, it's been wicked fun. And now let's get started with my favorite Gift of Life tradition. This is a donor-recipient introduction. This one is particularly special to me because I had the privilege and wonderful opportunity to sit with and accompany our donor on the day of her cell collection right here in Washington, D.C. What a treat to see the transplant come full circle now. Joining us tonight, all the way from Mizkeret Batya, Israel, which is not too far from Tel Aviv, is our recipient, Dalya. Dalya, please welcome and hello to you.
Thank you.
And your family. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited and happy, and I'm feeling good and healthy.
That's most important. So Dalya, I understand you are an avid runner. Tell me, where are some of your favorite places to run in Israel? How far are you
in
from
the
the
forest? I'm
The
running
forest.
8 kilometers in the forest
Okay.
every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
That's
every
amazing.
day.
Well, you look great. You have amazing energy. You seem very vibrant. And before
Thank
we
you.
introduce your donor, I want to share with everyone a little bit about you so we can get to know you a little better. Dalya was diagnosed with leukemia 3.5 years ago when she learned she would need a transplant to survive. All she could think about were her children, her 16-year-old daughter and her 13-year-old son. It was difficult to rely on a stranger for a life-saving treatment. Dalya and her family felt helpless and were especially disappointed when 2 potential donor matches refused to go ahead with their procedure. But when Gift of Life found her true donor, Dalya cried with relief for 2 days straight. Soon, Dalya was ready for the transplant, and she was blessed to have close friends and very supportive family who took care of her every need: cooking, driving carpools, cleaning, shopping, and keeping her company at the hospital. Dalya said that when her cells arrived for her transplant, it was as if she was meeting a long-lost relative. If it had been possible to hug the bag, she would have done so. Her recovery was difficult, but she notes that her most significant side effects is that she is alive, and it is all thanks to her donor. It's thanks to her donor that her son recently became a bar mitzvah and was called to the Torah just a few weeks ago. Dalya is thrilled to have the chance to thank her donor today, but she feels thank you just isn't enough. She calls her donor her angel and already knows that she is beautiful both inside and out.
Exactly.
Well, Dalya, it's now time for you to get to know a little bit about your donor.
I'm listening.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Your donor is 43 years old and lives in Washington, D.C., less than a mile from where I am, with her wife, Stephanie, her 9-year-old twins, and her 4.5-year-old son. She is a rabbi. She joined the registry.
היא רבנית.
Yes, she's a rabbi.
Oh my God.
She's a really cool rabbi too, I know her.
אני מרגישה עדיין יהודה.
She joined the registry in 2004 at a drive at Hebrew Union College in the Los Angeles campus.
Oh my
Her
God.
decision to volunteer as a donor was driven by Judaism's sacred and holy task, pikuach nefesh, to save a life.
פיקוח נפש. Oh my God.
And to do so if you have the opportunity.
יהודיה.
Wow.
She understood this as a religious obligation
Oh my
and as
God.
an ethical imperative, as well as a sacred and holy responsibility.
Oh my God.
And your donor felt extremely grateful to have the opportunity
Oh my
to help
God.
you in such a very profound way.
I
She
feel that.
credits Gift of Life's incredible staff for supporting her through the process. And today, she is grateful for the opportunity to meet you and wants to know it's such an honor to have been able to donate to you.
It's honor to me, not to her. I have to see them. Please.
Dalya, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to your donor, Elianna.
My God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Shalom.
I need to see you for a minute. I need just to look at you, please. Oh my God. Elianna.
Hi, Dalya.
Elianna. I want you to...
Naimod.
Naimod.
Nice to meet you.
It's more than nice to meet you. I want you to know I've been waiting for this meeting since day one. And I want you to know you are the biggest person for me in the world. And you need to know that. You need to see my children and understand that you didn't save just me. You saved my family and my husband and my parents and my children. And I thank you for that so much.
Honestly, I should be thanking you because it's a mitzvah, that commandment, a righteous deed that I wouldn't have been able to do. I'm sorry it was at your suffering that you had to suffer this way, but I feel that you gave me a gift of something that I couldn't have done at like any other time in my life, that I was able to give you a chance at a life and at health and wellness, and your kids a chance to be with you for longer, and now I'm meeting your husband, and just it's awesome. It was really just such a gift for me to be able to have the opportunity not only to do this, to be able to help you in this way, but also to meet you and actually see you as a living and breathing human being.
And healthy.
Yeah, you know, they say that the rumor is that when you donate, that sometimes the recipient like gets some qualities of you, but I was kind of hoping maybe I could get the running, like I'm not a runner. I love exercise, but I've never been able to run. And I wish you could like pass it back in the reverse.
I have to tell you something. First, I need to know, how do you feel?
I feel great, but it really felt like it was worth whatever side effects there were. It was worth it in many, many ways. And I thought about you many days, like every week at some point you would pop into my mind. I thought about you
every minute.
And I would wonder, I hope you're alive. I hope it works. All of the things. So it's so amazing to see your face.
Thank you.
In Baya. ממש.
תודה.
היא אמרה לו בעברית.
היי, את שומעת אותי?
כן.
מה שלומך?
בסדר, תודה. מה איתך?
בסדר גמור, אנחנו מאוד מאוד מתרגשים, ואנחנו חיכינו וציפינו לראות אותך.
Shlomi said that I'll work backwards. He thought of this as a miracle, that this was like a miracle for them, that they had 2 failed attempts at finding a donor, and that this was their last chance to do that. And it from like the deepest depths of his heart, that like their family is full as a consequence of what I did. I'm grateful that your wife is alive, and I feel honored that I had the chance to be a part of that.
I believe in God in every part of my body, soul, and mind. But these 2 years made me come so close to him and so clean with him. You did a very big thing, not just for life, also for spirit.
Dalya and Elianna, I want to thank you both for sharing a very private moment in a very public way with us. I'm touched that I've been able to make this special introduction, and I hope you both enjoy a special friendship that has just begun here today. I look forward to celebrating many more successful Gift of Life transplants in the future, and I want to thank all of you for turning in and taking part in our virtual 5K. And now I want to turn it back over to our wickedly talented host, Jackie.